I'm so excited
back
for
to
it.
gaming though, like so you did. When did you get the PS5?
The fall.
Oh,
sometime in the fall.
last year?
It's been 8 months. Well, oh shit. It's
So
been
what?
like
What
10
did you,
months now.
Did you have a PS4? Did you have an Xbox One?
I had nothing. I got my.
Oh,
I got
this
my,
is like your first console.
I got
in a
my
while.
PS4 stolen in college.
Oh, that's
That
right.
was the same night I got my TV, PS4, and my car stolen.
Yeah, that story is crazy. So you got
Brutal, dude. Yeah. Okay. So just
break it down for the people.
So like we came back. God, I guess it was during the summer. Like going at the end of end of junior year. I was end of this year, and we came back from a party maybe like 1 a.m. Didn't lock the back door. We just didn't. We just walked back in.
Yeah, and
like
you used to come home early.
Honestly, yeah,
Just
dude.
kidding.
Yeah, no, that's kind of early. But we came back and like we went up to the 3rd floor to get high and play like some music, and like we ended up going to bed at like maybe 3 or 4.
Mm-hmm.
I had so many chances. We definitely went back down there to like get water. Like you went in the back door right into the kitchen, so we were like definitely like making some bullshit and like getting water and all that stuff, and just left it unplugged. And I literally I was laying in bed at like 4 a.m. and I hear something downstairs, and I just figure it's one of my buddies getting water or something, or like knocked over
somebody
something.
was stumbling around, yeah.
And I almost thought, I was like, should I check? Because it's late. Because I thought everyone went to bed. Like I left my roommate's room, and I was like, nah. Because the off chance it is, what am I gonna do? Like walk into a burglary and like get shot or whatever?
It's crazy that you
They're thinking no witnesses.
This didn't just happen while you were asleep.
I literally thought about going down there and checking, and I'm glad I didn't. But the next morning, I like go out onto my balcony, and I'm like, I can see our parking lot from my balcony, and I just don't see my car there. And like, I'm so hungover, so I'm just like double take, and then go downstairs. I'm like, well, the first thing I did was just go downstairs, and I was like, huh, the TV's not there. It's like, did someone like move it into their room late last night and they just wanted to watch? It's like a fucking heavy ass TV. I was like, who the hell did that? It's like the PS5's not there. And then I go out and then I like start looking around and my car's not there, and I like freak the fuck out, like lose my mind. I was starting my internship. I was starting my internship. Oh, they were soon. I was screaming.
Did you? Yeah. So you woke everybody up with the news.
Oh, dude, I was literally like doing the most melodramatic, like, no. I literally went outside and screamed no, like I just found out like I was adopted.
Oh man, I wish I was your neighbor. I wish I could have noticed that.
But
witnessed that.
And I immediately I was so petty about it. I immediately asked my friends, like, did you not lock the door when you came in? Like, all I could think about was like, whose fault was this?
Who can I blame for this?
Because like I was the last one who came in too. It was my fault. And all I could do is I was like,
oh man,
did you not lock the door?
Start passing blame.
Everything's gone. And oh my god!
So what did you end up doing? Did you file a police report, or did you just
filed a police report? And I was like, first thing I did was call my mom, obviously, because I'm a little bitch, and then ask her what I need to do, and then like called the police, and then I was like, oh shit, they're gonna have to come in and dust for prints. Got to get rid of all the paraphernalia, everything that's like gonna look bad. Just clean up while I'm also like freaking out and like having a meltdown. He dust for prints, and he's just like, yeah, we usually don't find these. And it's the end of the school year. I'm starting my internship at the EPA in a week, and I need my car. It's an hour away. So I'm like, I'm fucked. Literally, I'm fucked. So I go to vacation with my buddies. We rented a cabin in North Carolina, and we're driving. This is a couple days later. We're driving down, and I get a call from the detective, and he says, "We found your car." And I was just like, "Let's go!" Like it was like the best 4 days ever, because I was like had the relief. I was like, I'm coming back to my car. They didn't find the TV and PS4. I knew that shit was long gone.
Yeah.
And then driving to work like a few days later, like maybe my second day of work. And I drive a manual, and I'm imagining the dudes who stole my car did not. Because that's probably one reason why they ditched it. They found the keys with it though too. Like I don't get it. It was almost like they had to change a heart halfway through stealing it. They're like, that's a manual. No one wants this shit. Like,
that was
maybe they couldn't drive stick.
They couldn't.
He
have
may not have
because-
even recognized that it was manual. This guy may have been an idiot and been like, "This car doesn't work."
He's just driving in first gear.
First gear, and they were probably just like, this car's like making like sounds like freaking like four-wheeler like going through this.
Probably thought it was They're like, let's just leave it off the side.
Of all the cars that we could have stolen, we stole the one car that was broken down.
You see
But they
him
had
running.
to get it. I mean, how often do you steal? You go rob someone's house and you get a PS4 TV. They took the couch cover too, something to lift it. Like they thought this shit out, and then they go outside and they have a getaway vehicle already in place for them. I mean, that's a dream. And like, so I'm driving to work like the second day of work, and I'm just going down the highway, and like, the gas pedal stops working. The engine just dies. It just died, and I'm just like, no! Again, just screaming, no! And like end up being like 3 hours late. Stay at like my the person who I like my internship partner. Stay at his house for the night. My dad comes in and takes me up to buy a new car the next day. They said the engine was melted to the point like they didn't know that part of the engine could melt. So those dudes who stole it must have just been having it in first gear,
Right.
Going
That's what I
40
think happened.
miles an hour, and like I'm surprised the engine just didn't explode however fast they were taking it.
Yeah,
Like,
and I think the engine probably like stalled out or went to just
they were probably
collapsed.
just going, they were just grinding and finding them the whole way down.
Hey,
So that's how I lost my PS4.
I hope that these guys hear this podcast.
They're just like, oh my god, it was him.
We made it. We made
my
it on
God.
the TJ Martino podcast.
Oh man, what's your guys like? Did you guys ever get shit stolen at Ohio State?
No, I never got shit stolen, but I had people break into our apartment.
Okay, you didn't lose anything when they broke in though.
They broke. Or whatever.
Okay.
And I didn't get back because our plane landed in Cincinnati, so I just stayed the night in Cincinnati, stayed home. But my roommates all went home from Mexico, and
Oh, this is when you guys went to Cancun.
Cabo, but
Okay.
yeah, we got back, and they got back. Obviously, I was back home, but for the night, and then I came back the next day.
What a rude awakening.
Yeah,
Just kinda like, dude.
I'm so glad I stayed home because they got back and saw that
And immediately they're tired,
the
exhausted,
front door was
jet-lagged.
compromised, and they had gotten into two of my roommates out of six. I think they got into three of the six.
They hit
got
the
into.
jackpot, man.
Yeah. And but they
So
tried to get into
fucked.
mine, and you could see like the marks like on the like door
What do you
panel.
think they used? Do you think they used like a crowbar or some shit?
It wasn't that big, but it almost looked like they were trying to pick the deadbolt with like a screwdriver or a flathead or something like
Probably a
that.
flathead. That's a good bet.
So I don't know.
Like they were thorough. They had time. Like I'm just saying, like the balls on these dudes to like go into someone's car and then also like, yeah, while I'm around, I might as well check the trunk. And like then you're carrying golf clubs down the street. Like that is obviously it's like 3 or 4 a.m. You're not playing golf. Like anyone
Yeah.
sees you, they're gonna be suspect.
Yeah.